My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind: to inspire you to get outdoors. Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Infantry Outdoors. Yours truly, your favorite disabled DJ. I'm the Infantry, welcoming you back to the Blind Guy Trap Line. And today we're back out on my landowner's property, checking our trap that we have put out here. Now, if you've been following along, last week we moved our trap from back out in the woods over this way because the landowner lost a chicken or two. The biggest reason we're out here trapping this property is to help with predatory maintenance of things that can eat his livestock, things that'll eat his chickens, his eggs, and things like that. So we're helping out the landowner by doing this. And last week we moved, like I said, from back in the woods to right over here by this log, which is basically the break of his wood line before his actual property, open property and backyard. So we put the trap actually behind you guys first for a couple of days. That yielded no results, and we put it right next to the dead chicken. So, or the dead chicken, what was left of it. That didn't produce anything, so we moved over here to the wood line, and today our trap has been picked clean and the door did not drop. So today we're going to rebait, we're going to reset and see what happens. So I do have the trail camera here. We're going to go back and check out the trail camera footage later on in the studio as we've been doing. But I hope that you guys have been enjoying the Blind Guy Trap Line. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more here on Infantry Outdoors and ring that bell so you're notified every Tuesday for Trapping Tuesdays, Wednesdays for our uploads, and Friday nights for our live streams. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, always write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. So with that said, guys, let's get into today's trap setup. And we've actually got some more stuff coming for you this week, courtesy of our sponsors. So thank you to the sponsors for helping with the program. We love you very much for that. But let's get this trap set and get going. All right, guys, so here's our trap setup right up against this log. I had marshmallows, I had anchovy or sardines in here. We had all kinds of bait, and there is absolutely nothing left in this trap. So we're gonna go ahead, rebait, reset, and I'm gonna try all the different types of foods that we have yet again. We got sticky bun. Let's set our trap. All right, trap is set. Okay, put us some of our marshmallows. Okay, got our marshmallows. I'll tell you what, having this bucket has really been a handy thing. To just reach in, grab what you need, and go. Now, these three baits have caught us raccoons, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna try Okay. And last thing we're gonna do today, use our stinky fish water. Now I've been asked in the comments below in one of our videos on infantry, what is your stinky fish water? What attractant are you using? Basically, this is just emulsified fish you can buy at any hardware store, any garden center. I just put it in a barbecue bottle for ease of squirting, and then all right guys, well, there we go. Trap is set. Like I said, we'll check the trail cam footage out if there is any, because I'm curious to know why all the bait was gone, but the trap wasn't tripped. So possible we had a little mouse, you never know. When we get back in studios, we'll check the footage and get back to them. But that's it for today. Trap is set. Like I said, this week we got new stuff coming from the sponsors. Excited. So stick and stay with us and enjoy the Blind Guy Trap line. Well, here we are back out on the trap line. As you guys can see here, the trap is tripped. Nobody in there. Now today I did bring the memory card to swap out into this trail camera, so we're gonna find out once we get back into the studios what is tripping this trap, what is going on. So make sure you stick and stay for that, because I'm really curious. Now they didn't get all the bait, so I'm guessing that they tripped the trap before they, before anything happened. So we're gonna reset. I'll probably add a little bit more to it, more attractant and stuff like that. Seems to be getting activity. We just gotta figure out what it is. So stick with us on the Blind Trap line as we investigate what has been eating the chickens, what has been tripping the trap. So let's get set up, and I'll see you back at the studios. All right, last thing we're gonna do is switch out our memory card keys. All right, well, we're all baited, memory card in hand, so we can see what's been tripping the trap, what ate all our bait the first day. With that said, I will see you back in the studios. Stay tuned. Well, here we are, another day on the trap line. It's been a rainy night and an overcast day. And well, as you guys can see from looking at the trap, we got nothing. Some of the bait has been taken, some of the bait's still there. So what we're gonna do is swap out the memory cards, check our cameras when we get back into the studios. And we're gonna reset, see what happens tomorrow. Hope you guys have been enjoying this series. Hope you guys have been enjoying this episode. Hopefully we get some action here. as you guys seen from yesterday's webcam and the day before, that there are critters here. We just need to trap them. So we're gonna keep at it, you know, wash, rinse, repeat, and hopefully eventually the stain will come out. So stick and stay, let's trap. All right, one thing I'm gonna try based upon the footage we've been watching is maybe go this way, like that. Okay. Should work pretty good right there. All right, start off with our dog food and the bacon grease. That looks so good. Alright, last thing I'm gonna do before I leave. Trip the trap. Trap is set, light is green, trap is clean. Ghostbusters, baby. We'll be back with you guys in the studios to see what the camera caught. Stay tuned. Hey guys, before we get into today's trapline episode, I came home from the trapline yesterday to a very special delivery sitting at the house, and I wanted to share it with you guys before we get out there and get trapping and check our trap. It was an interesting night on the camera, none to say the least, but before we get out there, let me just show you what we got. That's right, boys and girls. We got us a brand new Have a Heart trap courtesy of Mayhem Studios. Big shout outs and big thank yous to Mayhem Studios for sending this to us. I really appreciate the sponsors' help for all this kind of sort of stuff. And if you guys want to become a sponsor of the program, you can always reach out to me at infantryoutdoors.com. Or if you'd like to send us a trap, we are using these type of traps here in Florida, so please only send these type of traps, which are live traps. You can send this size or bigger. Our P.O. box is always linked in the description box below. So thanks Mayhem for sending this out to us, and what we're gonna do for anyone, for Mayhem, or anyone that sends us a trap, is we are going to get the first animal, in our case the raccoons that we're after, or maybe something cooler, but not a possum. And we are going to send whoever sends us a trap a hide like this, but it's going to be completely customized. I'm going to actually mount it on a nice frame. We're going to name the animal after the sponsor. So in this case, the first animal that this one is catching is going to be named Mayhem, and we will send it off to the person, you know, for your contribution. I think that's a nice way to say thank you. But wait till you see what I do to these mounts for you guys to say thank you for, you know, your support. But there it is, guys. I've done nothing to it but wired a food cup to it. This is the Have a Heart cage. One thing you can tell, which I like in the back part, is the bars are smaller, which is going to keep prying hands from getting to the food. The food cup really does help. So if you do this, I would encourage you to wire a food cup to the bottom of your cage so that it doesn't go anywhere. I also put my name and contact number on the top plates of these, just in case, should a warden need to contact me or anything of that, I just write it on there with a Sharpie. But there you go, guys. Have a Heart trap, courtesy of Mayhem Studios. Thank you to the sponsor for sending it to us. And again, guys, if you'd like to send us a trap to help on Tuesday's trap line, the P.O. box is listed down below. You can always reach out to me. And if you do send us a trap of any kind, the first animal it catches, we will make an amazing thank you gift for you guys. So with that said, I'll see you guys at the trap line when we get to put this one in. 2 on the trap line, doubling our odds. Hey everybody, we're back at our favorite spot in the trap line. We're gonna take our brand new trap right here, courtesy of Mayhem Studios, and we're gonna go set it into our old location where we have been catching stuff pretty much on the regular. One thing I will note on this trap, it does not have a safety switch, so you don't have to worry about your boy not catching anything for a week and trying to figure out why we did wrong. So again, big shout outs to Mayhem Studios for sponsoring this episode and this trap. And if you guys want to help out the program, I will bring up the ways you can do it down below, the super thanks and the PayPal, or if you'd like to send us a trap such as Mayhem did, you can send it to our P.O. box, which is also listed down below. And anyone that does send a trap of any kind or any size, the first animal we do get in the trap, we will turn around, fur it out, and send you a really cool mount for your support. So that's what we're gonna do for anybody that sends a trap. That's a big, trust in us to get something with your trap. So in return, I'm gonna give you a big trust back and send you a really cool wall mount for your office, for your support. So let's get this trap out there, let's get it set. I'm excited, stay tuned. There it is, our spot. We made it back. So let's get this new trap set up. All right, gang. Your trap's looking good. It's all set. It's all baited. We'll be back here tomorrow. Check it out. Let's head over to our other trap, which is pretty cool to say, and see if we got anything over there. If not, we'll re-strategize, rethink. I've got some things to add to that cage as well, because I've been noticing the possums. That's one thing about this cage. The back of it has smaller holes, and if you guys have been catching on like I have, the possums over at the other location have been sticking their hands through the bigger holes and getting my food so they don't have to go inside. But I have a remedy for that, so we'll see you over at the other trap. Well, she's up, and there's some bait in there, but the bait around the side, see what I'm saying? It has been picked clean. So we're gonna fix that today. I got a few things, few tricks up my sleeve to fix that problem. And that thing's been doing really good catching all the opossums. So we'll check the footage of that when we get into the studios. So the first thing I want to do is put my bait cup back in. All right, food cup's on. Phase 1 is done. Okay, phase 2. I pre-cut these pieces of wire. I got one for each side and one for the back. So this will hopefully make it so that he can't get to the food unless he goes into the trap. And I probably should do this with wire, but I don't have enough, so we're going to use zip ties. All right, there we go. Trap is set, sides and back are on. Nobody should get their little grubby hands in there to steal food unless they go in the cage this time. So I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm getting out of here. We will see you back in the studios to check to see what visited last night on the camera. Stick and stay, and we'll be back with you shortly.
This episode of Infantry Outdoors is sponsored in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Check them out today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products, pure water at your fingertips. Service, installation, fully licensed and bonded. Check them out today at waterpurificationproducts.com. Mayhem Studios. Add mayhem to your media with the best in the biz. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And by generous donations from viewers like you.
All right, everybody, well, it's day 5 back out on the trap line. That is going to be today's finale. Now the question is going to be the new trap. Did we catch mayhem or did we not catch mayhem? That is today's question. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I hope you have been following along with the whole series. And for those that have commented, they've had a lot of fun. Well, we have too, and we want to thank you so much for your support. Remember to share out the blind trap line, let people know what's going on. You know, it's not an algorithmic friendly topic. So the more you guys share, the more people will come over, check us out, and have fun with us. So I'm excited to see if we caught mayhem today. We haven't trapped over here probably about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So it's going to be really cool to see if Mayhem's trap caught mayhem on the first day. But let's go over, let's go check it out. All right, guys, well, as you can see, untouched, bait's still in there. So I'm just going to add some more scent. Okay, and we'll leave this one sit for another day. So we're back to check on this one in our next episode. Will we catch mayhem? I don't know, it's been a little while. Obviously we're gonna have to establish that there's food back here again for the animals, but we'll do that. So let's go over and check the other trap. Actually, I have an idea, just for funsies. Just for funsies. Why not, right? Try to establish food back in the area. But let's get over and check the other trap. Well, based upon what we've been watching, guys, we know there's a neighborhood possum here. The bait's still here. It's all still in the cup. He didn't get to it with his little grubby hands because we put that wire on it yesterday, so that worked. But I think the latch on this, I think that big raccoon that we caught messed up my trap a little bit, so I'm gonna try bending that to make it a little less of a hair trigger. But I'm willing to bet it is that possum. We'll check the trail cam footage when we get back into the studios. Let me, in the meantime, tweak, whatever, I don't know. We're gonna mess with this trigger. Stay tuned. All right, gang, trap is set. Trigger is a little bit lighter, or I should say heavier, than it was before. Just spoke to the landowner. He hasn't seen anything happen over here. So if we don't get anything tonight, tomorrow we're gonna vacate this one back out to the woods where it has a better opportunity. Because again, for a week on the trail camera, all we've seen here is that one little resident possum who just seems to be grabbing up my bait through the walls, which you can't do no more. So he set off the trap. It was really on the light side, but yeah, it's a heavier trigger now. So that's gonna wrap things up for the blind trap line for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope that you subscribe. Hope that you give it a thumbs up, all that good sort of stuff. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can always write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. And again, if you'd like to sponsor a trap and help out the program, here's the ways that you can sponsor us, or you can reach out to me directly. And our P.O. box for fan mail is always linked in the description box below, so if you want to send it that way. You guys get us a trap, we'll name the animal after you and get a really cool custom mounted plaque for you for your support. So as for me at Infantry, thank you guys so much for watching. Big shout out to Mayhem Studios for sponsoring this episode of Infantry Outdoors. And as always, I hope that this and all my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Until we meet again, I'm the Infantry melting in the Florida sun saying have an amazing day, everybody.